you have to design your program and then the rollout. Meaning to say, from the beginning to the implementation to the monitoring and even evaluation, so you are in charge of that. So, kayo ang commander-in-chief mula plano hanggang evaluation. Number 4, advocacy communications and thought leadership. Na-explain na rin yung thought leadership kanina. We would like to propagate more of the advocacy and then paano nyo siya i-market? Paano nyo siya, paano pa mapapadami yung reach? Ano yung mga posibleng mechanism yung gawin natin for this one? So, hopefully, paano nyo po-position yung CYLI, yung ating vision and mission, and even your program goals para pag nag-partner tayo, in favor sa atin yung kalalabasan ng partnership. So kapag pumunta tayo sa nag-explore tayo ng different platforms, different partnerships, how will you make sure that the advocacies included in your program or kaakibat ng iyong programa maipagpapatuloy natin. And lastly, of course, yun nga, make sure you have mechanism for monitoring, evaluation, and learning of each of your program. So, these are your roles as program lead. Hopefully, every single activity, every single day na nag-ooperate yung inyong program, these are the things that you have in mind. So, ito na yung action matrix na gagawin nyo. This is your assignment na gagawin natin. So, kung makikita nyo sa matrix, there are 7 parts. Mukha lang siyang overwhelming pagtignan, pero kung tutusin, ginagawa na rin natin to sa mga school projects natin or even in planning our lives. So, number 1, the first column A, is the project. So, diyan nyo lang isasama lahat ng naiisip nyong project. Okay. So, meron ba kayong thematic project na gagawin? Halimbawa, monthly, meron bang monthly celebration sa Philippines na gusto nyo ilagay din dyan? Halimbawa, si Pride Month, meron sa Philippines. Merong Mental Health National Awareness Week. Ano pa ba? So, International Youth Day, for instance. So, lalagay nyo dyan. So, as many as you can, but of course, prioritize accordingly. So, description of your project. So, example na nilagay dyan, Youth Plus, that's the project. It's for our youth employability. So, description, describe nyo na yung project in a nutshell. Then, ano yung component ng project ninyo? So, sa component nyo ba, meron siyang seminar, may training ba, advocacy, or partnership with organization, or sasabihin natin may mentorship? Meron ba ditong forum group discussions? Meron ba ditong site visit? Meron ba ditong reach out? So, yung tipong gano'n. Small group presentations, halimbawa. Those are components. So, that's the third column. The fourth column are the specific of the activities. So, this is, of course, pre-planning, pre-project, during project, and post-project. So, what are the different activities included there? For example, sa Youth Plus, so of course, kasama yung pag-draft ng module. Sa mental health, halimbawa sa psychological first aid training, creation of manual. That's project activity. Meeting with partner. What else? Campaigning sa schools. Pwedeng ganyan. So these are the specific project activity. Okay, allocation. How much is the cost of the project if there is? So, dapat may market research din for that. Specifically, may estimation siya, yes, ilalagay, pero a good project din, details din yung mga possible na cost ng bawat project. So, and then, lagay nyo lang yung mga possible partners. For example, for education, the DepEd or public school teachers, private school teachers, or halimbawa mental health, Youth for Mental Health Coalition, other school-based organization. And put your target. So yung target nyo, since ang ano natin ay June 20 January 2020 to June 2020, kasama na ngayon. Example pala yan yung completion date. January 2020 to June 2020. So pwede rin na specific date kung meron kayo. Pwede rin na fourth quarter of the year. So that's the action plan. So that's for the ORCOM na. So we have 5 minutes. Open tayo for Q&A kung may tanong kayo regarding sa meetings and regarding sa gagawin ninyo. And Jason, just in case you want to add something. Abs, you have question, Abs? Nagtaas ng kamay si Abs. Yes, Abs?
Ano po, that was a clap.
Sorry?
Hindi po ako nag-raise ang hand.
Sorry, that is here. Okay. So, sorry.
Yung ginawa daw
Lynn, Lynn,
Kuya Aloy?
Yes po.
Yeah. Yung dun lang po sa may siguro allocation.
Okay.
Paano po tayo makakuha ng, for example, financial support? Since ayun, yung parang ganun. For example,
Yeah. I got you. Actually, kagabi meeting namin nila Jason na na-open siya. So Jason, would you like to give your insights before I give mine?
Okay, sure. So basically, ganito yung setup natin dyan, no, for everyone who is on this conversation. So the allocation is your target. So you tell us what is your target for that specific project. Now, what we are going to do, especially on my end, kasi ako yung head of finance, and in partnership with the other department, yung resource sa resource management natin as well as sa marketing, we will try to see if we can get that for you. So either we call for donations, we file for grants in order for us to get that money that you need, or kung meron tayong additional budget na nakuha from other projects that we have, we can reutilize them into your project. Now, yun yung reason kung bakit on each action plans, we are requiring for you to provide an allocation so that we know meron bang budget na kailangan, at the same time, magkano yung budget na kailangan nating punan. Does that answer your question, Lynn?
Okay po.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? Floren? Are you saying something? Sige. Kung may question.
Wala naman po.
Okay. So, just to review lang. So, kailangan nyo itong outline guide, where are we? So, maganda na sa presentation nyo, ilabas nyo rin yung first slide. First slide, where are we? Gawin yung thematic if you want to. So, nasaan kayo ngayon as a committee, as a program committee? So, second, where do you want to go? At least for 2 years. Okay, hanggang 2022. Sa 2022, ano nakikita nyong goal? And then, strategies na pwede nyong gawin, and yun na. Yung matrix, ito siya. So, yung fourth. So, don't forget, baka ito lang kasi yung gawin niyo. Bukod dito, dapat gawin nyo rin yung baselining, tsaka yung inyong VMO. So, where do you want to go? Vision, mission, objective ninyo. Pero, take note, dapat nakaangkla siya sa vision and mission ng organization. So baka kasi may vision, mission kayo na sarili na hindi naman siya anchor doon sa mga pinaglalaban natin. Medyo mahirapan yung alignment pagdating doon. So,
And additional lang, Kuya Aloy. Siguro po,
yes.
before po namin magawa yan, kailangan po muna namin ng helping body sa mismong field namin. For example, kailangan namin ng mga members like that.
Yes. That's actually part of the actually pwede niyo siyang ilagay sa plano niyo na parang recruitment din. Although this August din ay magre-recruit na tayo ng mga magiging member ng committees ninyo. So magkakaroon na kayo. Kaya kayo kung halimbawa meron kayong napipisil na maging deputy ninyo or sa tingin niyo makakatulong sa committee ninyo, pag-applyin natin as program committee members. So that's one. Actually kasama din yun. That's correct.
Okay
Okay.
po.
Anything else? So we have, okay, actually, in a minute, medyo pupunta na, babalik na tayo sa room.
Kuya Aloy,
Yes po.
for instance po, kapag maglo-look ka for partnership, isesend din ba yung ginawa mong action plan matrix or the formal letter itself na lang?
Pag ganun. So mga formal letter na tayo plus yung mga program natin. Yung
Sino
ating
po yung
briefer.
sino po yung magko-coordinate sa kanila? Yung director or yung nag-head for that program or yung public relation na lang po?
Sa atin, so ano na yan, parang program to program na siya yung mangyayari. So, ang gagawin natin, so may team naman for each, pero magkakaroon tayo ng program to program. Ang mangyayari, kunyari kayo, meron na kayong project. So, kayo na yung mag-aano na yon. So, pwede rin naman na ilagay nyo na parang with the help of the executive, halimbawa, or the marketing. Pero kayo, mismo sa bawat team ninyo, you have the leeway na parang, uy, paano ba mag-market? In coordination lang with executive para at least alam. So, yung mga tipong gano'n. So, halimbawa, andyan si Jason for the head of finance, kailangan nyo ng perang ganyan. So, tatanungin lang naman paano ba, meron ba kayo na nakikita idea, paano siya kukunin, yung funds na yon. So, ngayon, titingnan din ng organization, paano natin kukuha yung, mahihingi yung funds. So, sa partnership naman, initially, pwede rin program na, uy, meron kayong ma-reach out na ng mga partner or partner tayo with that. So, sabihin nyo lang na may ganyan, inform ngayon si team. Siyempre, kailangan inform lagi sa execom, lalo ng ating president, na uy, meron kaming partnership with ganito. So, pwede ba natin silang sulatan? So, okay din yun.
Okay po, kuya. Thank you po.
Tapos, ngayon, ang ginagawa natin sa lagi tayong nagpe-prepare ng mga deck. Yung mga deck natin, yung mga presentations, katulad nito, parang yun na yung mga pinapresent natin, iniipon natin. Si Lynn, alam niya, meron siyang deck na for mental health, yung sa psychological first aid training. So, nagde-develop na lang siya. So, sinisend din natin yung link na yun sa mga possible partners natin.
Also, Kuya Aloy, pwede po kayang i-send sa amin or yung pinaka-bylaws po ng CYLI para ma-review din po namin.
Ano ulit?
Pinaka-bylaws po ng CYLI.
Yes, definitely. Marireview nyo siya. Malapit na yun.
Okay po.
Yep. Anything else? May ano na yata, babalik na yata tayo.
Parang pinapapunta dito lahat ni ni job. Yung mga participants, umami na tayo, 10 na tayo ngayon eh. Mukhang nililipat na lang niya rito.
Okay.
Baka may tanong pa kaya, feel free to ask.
So, lagay nyo lang. Pero ako ang suggestion ko in project, hanapin nyo yung talagang may impact. Not what, ang lagi ko dyan, not what we like, but what we need. Parang ganon. Not what Caloocan parang not what you like, but what Caloocan needs. So, yun yung lagi. So, sana may ganong advocacy. Para lang yan sa isang simple organization na hindi yung gusto nung director or nung head or nung project proponent. Pero dahil ito yung nakikitang may gap sa society. So, sana impact-based talaga siya. Yung mga magagawa natin. Pwede nyo rin gawing thematic. So, may mga acronym kayong pwedeng mabuo sa pagganyan. So, nasa inyo yun. Creativity nyo yun. Kung paano siya gagawin. Pero at least, ayan yung ating basic 7 components na kailangan nasa matrix ninyo. Yung iba may acronym, halimbawa, FLY. So, may ganon. O kaya walk, run, fly. May mga tipong ganun pa. So, na per year, may ganun sila. So, nasa creativity nyo yan. Pwede rin kayo mag-research paano pa yung mga thematic program planning. Then, I also advise, so para sa mga role, ayan, keep this in mind and at the same time, more self-study, paano maging program uh, director. So, and then ang goal talagang uh, maging sustainable yung ating mga gagawin, hopefully. So, medyo mabigat yung ating, 'di ba? Ano yun, yung impact na binigay kanina. So, nasa yan, the vision. Yan. So, back to it. Ito lang yung gagawin natin. Yan. Anything else?
I'm all good.
Excited na makita namin yung mga projects and programs ninyo. So, tsaka kung may tanong kayo, andito lang naman ang LeadComm. Just in case.
Yes.
May deadline po ba?
Yeah, in 2 weeks time. So, mamaya sasabihin na kung kailan yung planning. Pero yan, nasabi ko na, parang bibigyan kayo 2 weeks to do your plan. So, at least ngayon pa lang, mapag-isipan nyo na. Again, wag kayong masyadong ma-overwhelm in terms of yung 2 weeks. Pero ano ba talaga sa tingin yung kaya nyo lang din? So, yun. And then, andito ang organization to help you. Yung mga para maging platform ng inyong mga advocacy projects. So, and we're as a team naman. So, baka naman hindi nyo na ilagay dyan kasi yun naman yung baka hindi nyo ilagay dyan kasi mahirap tong gawin. Pero dahil one team naman tayo, so let's consider and let's explore yung possibilities.
Yes, and moreover, dagdagan ko lang yung commentary ni Aloy. Don't expect your first output to be perfect. That's why we're here. That's why we will be having several discussions about this para ma-polish natin siya, ma-identify natin kung ano yung kulang, ano yung pwede pang i-improve, ano yung magandang part na pwede nyo i-continue. That way, when you created your new output, we will have a more clean and at least next to perfect na yung maglalabas nating output. Ako lang ba ang tahimik ng group na to?
So, habang kamusta naman kayo? Ayan. So,
I'm nervous and excited.
ayan.
Ay, book na kayo inyo, di ba? Tama
sorry.
ba?
Pa?
Anong oras yung event nyo? 5 or 7?
5:30
5:30.
start na ng room. So, meron na lang 1
1 hour. Okay. Teka lang, lahat naman ng natin, no? Lahat ng LeadComm natin, nasenda ng invite, Aloy, Lead, to join.
Ito pa,
invite to join.
maglalagay pa lang ng inuna muna yung mga participants. Pero,
Okay.
isasend ko yung link mamaya.
Okay.
I'm preparing.
Go, go, go.
Checking yung ano natin. Ay, may nag-message 5 hours ago. Sorry, late ko lang nabasa. Nag-register daw for the event later. Wala doon na-receive ng email.
Pangalan?
Hindi niya sinabi kasi sabi niya cousin daw yan. Let me check. Sana online siya, no?
Sige, ano ko na lang.
Message ko na din para makita mo na kung mag-register na. Tingin ko na yung email para sure. Aloy, meron ka namang listing nung ano, no? Nasendan natin. Anong email ba ginamit yung pang-send? Yung email
Caloocan
natin
niya.
mismo?
CYLI.
Send nga sa akin nung info nun.
Andun siya.
Hindi ko makita yung ano eh.
Sa CYLI.
Nasa ano ba natin, resort?
Yup.
Kasi may check ako kung na-send. Nasa resource ba na folder?
Hindi, sa chat. Yung letter ba?
Hindi, I mean is yung email na ginamit to send sa ano, mga participants. Kasi
Caloocan
may
yan, leaders.
nag-message. Okay. Yung credentials nun, saan nakasave?
Yung,
Credentials.
ano credentials?
Username password.
Yung?
Yung username password ng email.
Nasa chat. Sige, ano ko sa'yo.
Sige, pasend sa akin. Para masilip ko kung ano. Kung nasendan ba siya. Kasi sabi niya, hindi daw siya nakasend kahapon. Nakalimutan ko i-follow up sa inyo. Sorry na. Sunay na lang tayo. Okay. Mali.
So yun sa pwede nyo i-consider when you plan. And also, if you could, into the development side, individual development, we have a very rich pool of people with different expertise. You may want to look into it as to how we'll be able to harness those expertise para ma-develop yung mga capacities, not only the members but also those people that follow us. Say for example, nabanggit ni Kuya Jack, he's willing to mentor for social entrepreneurship. I can do the planning, project management thing. So try to look into the expertise about isa. So I think the expertise accounting na dapat gawin. I think Kristen mentioned it during doon sa interview niya. That's a good way to do it, just to see what are the skills that we currently have as a group and what are the skills that we need to improve on so that we'll be able to really not only contribute, gaya nga ng sabi, to the society, but we'll also be able to develop ourselves as individuals. So
Okay. Uy, baka may mga tanong kayo, ha? Haloy, umulan dyan sa inyo?
Yeah.
Umulan na?
Umuulan din sa loob ng puso ko.
Ay, iba. May hugot naman po pala. Hindi siya makapi. Alam, may sinanda ko sa ano? sa chat natin.
Okay.
Ano daw, nag-register daw, hindi ko makita yung database nyo. Hindi ko ma-check. Oh, it's closing na.
Everyone. Okay.